So George, your reflections on the game?
Yeah, very disappointing. I think we we got out-muscled at the maul at the end of it. I think if you want to put it down on one thing, they scored a couple of maul tries and we had our chance at the end and we didn't take it.
They also had an awful lot of ball in territory, didn't they, throughout the game?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, they play a kicking game plan, if you like, and they executed it really well, and we knew that was coming. We obviously set to deal with it better than we did, but they played the territory and then they squeeze you with set piece and a good defence, and we didn't quite manage to get on top of that today.
A bright start to both halves, though. It must have given you some hope.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's we had a word at half time. We weren't happy about how the first half went in terms of scoreboard and that sort of thing, and the boys came out, reacted really well and scored a nice early try, but the next chapters we had on that where we could have got on top, we probably just weren't quite quick enough into the breakdown or didn't quite get on top, and it killed our momentum. We've had a couple of good weeks, and this won't change anything on our plan going forward. It's disappointing right now. It's not the way we'd like to play out, but it's a good experience. We've got some young guys on the field. It's a different game of rugby to what we've come across the last few weeks, and it was tough, gritty, and pretty simple. And I think we fell away at some of the simpler stuff.
And how did you break a defensive line? The sort of pressure they applied there?
Yeah, well, they changed slightly a few bits for us. They left the breakdown alone, put everyone in the front line. There was probably a bit of space in the backfield, I thought, that we didn't quite maximise on, but look, that's all learning. It'd be a great learning for George from that side of things, and just another step for us as a team, just to go away and assess a different threat that got on top of us.
And can we ask you about the injured players, Santiago Sachin and Alex Seville?
Yeah, well, we took a few headbangs today, so I'm waiting to hear. But again, I don't get an exact lowdown right now. We let them settle down for a bit, but there was the front row. It wasn't too kind to us in the front row today.
And thinking forward to Harlequins, what do you need to do to put this back on the road in terms of victories?
Well, look, Quins is going to be a really hard challenge. I think they're one of the, if not the on-form team. I know they lost in the last couple of minutes today at Exeter away, but they play a very different game to what we saw today. So I think we can expect to be challenged fitness-wise and ball moving around. But we look forward to it. We'll deal with this on Monday, and then we'll move on Tuesday and look forward to getting stuck in.
So disappointed, but you seem to be confident in the commitment shown by the guys.
Yeah, and that's we've always hung our hat on that, and that's something I always watch for. It didn't go our way today. We didn't execute a few plays. We lost a bit of the maul, all that sort of stuff. But you can see how hard the guys are fighting. You can see they're sticking together. They're getting as group. They're defending hard. But some days you just, like I say, I thought Leicester were better in particularly the maul area than us, and we just got to put your hand up and go right. We know we've got to do some work.